I think there's always been a strong community support around downtown Wausau, but I think after we saw projects happening in the early 2000s, that really took off. That was the catalyst, and it's just been going ever since.
I moved up here in July of 1970. It was really very much different. A lot of dilapidated shops, things kind of falling apart.
A lot of the buildings were in need of a lot of repair. It was tired. It was tired. It just needed an uplift.
The Wausau River District doesn't have to be involved in any one particular project. They just have to create an atmosphere that people want to take these chances. And so it creates a broad base of advocates for the downtown.
What I really love about Main Street is the community-led approach to all 4 points. The impact is so great.
They really help us get connection with what our vision was, and the River District helped us promote our restaurant and any activities that we had.
They recognized the need to focus on the economic side, that they had the businesses that would sustain that, and that those businesses had the help that they needed.
Since our organization started, 104 new businesses have started in our Main Street, which relates to 1,040 new jobs created in our downtown. Our downtown is the strongest it has ever been, with 3% vacancy, and then you compare that to the mall, which is literally just a block out of our district. That's about 50% vacant right now.
The preservation of downtown has been so important to so many people.
Our organization also does the sign grant program. The most notable facade renovation grant is Terra Dia Salon, who purchased an old Tudor-style commercial building, and they've been able to really turn that into the gem that it is.
The living situation has changed dramatically. There's lots of apartments downtown.
We really do have a lot of cool and unique old buildings, and that transformation and make them living spaces. That's something that we've really been trying to push here the last couple of years.
So the Federal Building is a great example of this historic building finding a new use, renovated into different apartments, which also features a common room, which is the former courthouse of the Federal Building.
We started a restaurant. Then a year ago, someone came and asked us to come to Wausau. So when we saw this beautiful space downtown, we fell in love with it. There's a lot of activities downtown. There is music, there is arts, there is food, and all kinds of different things to bring people to the community.
I've really been impressed with how strategic they are in looking at gaps and not just creating an event for the sake of creating an event, having the foresight to create goals and finding ways to measure those.
Over the last 4 years, we've taken on 47 new initiatives and programs and events. So that translates to $8 to $13.5 million annually into our local economy.
Now there's a speedy truck coming. Hey, lady! See, that's the kind of stuff that I love being down here. We know all the delivery people, we know everyone that works at the restaurants, we know everyone that works at the stores. We really stick together, and having the River District head all of that helps unify everyone even more.
We feel like we're responsible to help each other to see how we can make this place more welcoming from everybody from all over the world.
That vision of the city 10, 15, 20 years from now is to include as many people as possible to see what has been done in the past, but yet we hold on enough of that and move it forward into the future.
Downtown is completely night and day compared to what it was in the early 2000s to what it is today. I think we're kind of in this boiling point right now where we are already in the top of our class for what we're doing. So it's just how do we continue to raise that bar and keep those standards high?